Beardsley's there, and Beardsley's onside, and Beardsley plays across the ball, and it is not a goal. Beardsley got a bit of impeding on the fullback. I think genuinely he didn't know, and he felt he should have been allowed to go forward. And I think Phelan could feel very happy that the ball was brought back, because Beardsley did very well to curl the ball around Beardsley. Went into the back of the net, and he saw that the referee, it's difficult of course for a referee, because if the whistle is gone, there's nothing else he can do except bring them back. But that was perhaps a let-off for Wimbledon. But now let's look at the free kick. It's about 5 yards outside the Wimbledon penalty area, way to the left there, and Barnes is the man, and he can be dangerous from any angle. There's a mixed wall of red and blue, Liverpool and Wimbledon. It's 0-0. Barnes still stands. The big tall figure of Gillespie's gone forward. Let's see what Barnes can do here. It's just to the right as Liverpool look at it. Barnes comes up and he fires it wide and wastes it. 0-0.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate on the referee that. In the end, it turned out to be the wrong decision. What he did, he pulled up. He'd obviously blown the whistle because there was a foul, but Beardsley shrugged off the challenge, and he finished it absolutely magnificently as Besant came out. And that's a bit of bad luck for Liverpool, really.
Yes, it's just one of those things. The Liverpool supporter's not very happy, but it's a very difficult one for a referee. If he's seen an infringement, if he has blown the whistle, obviously there's nothing he can do. Perhaps he might have waited a second or two to see if Beardsley had been able to shrug off the foul, which of course he had done, but it didn't matter. Beardsley still tries to go forward again. Picked up well though by Andy Thorne, and plays it back once more to Besant. You can imagine the Liverpool supporters being a little bit aggrieved, but I have total sympathy with Brownhill, the referee. Just one of those situations. But Beardsley, as Jimmy said, did enormously well to get through and put the ball in the net. Didn't count. Far side, Phelan, the left back, and he's being fouled by Nicol. Nicol can't believe it, but it is a foul a yard or two into the far touchline.
Yes, interesting watching Terry Phelan. I remember him as a young lad at Leeds. It's the first time he's got forward. Showed a bit of pace. Very quick player, Phelan. He hasn't shown much adventure so far, but he got forward there very well. Bit of confidence then from the back from Wimbledon.
Wise takes the free kick for Wimbledon. The header comes in, and it's there, and Sanchez has scored for Wimbledon. The corner coming in from Dennis Wise, and Laurie Sanchez, Bordy Lambert, headed into the far corner. Grobler groping nowhere at all. It's all blue now, and after 36 minutes at Wimbledon in the 107th FA Cup final, Laurie Sanchez has scored. Liverpool 0, Wimbledon 1.
Vinnie Jones crosses high into Liverpool penalty. Out comes Grobler, gathers it as Dennis Wise jump for the ball, and Grobler wastes no time. Throws the ball out to Beardsley, running towards the halfway line. Out to Barnes, just short of that halfway line. Takes on Goodyear, then runs into a blue shirt, and the referee has seen an infringement for the challenge by Vinnie Jones. A US Marine lookalike this afternoon with that closely cropped hairstyle and that rather strapping figure. Free kick to Liverpool. Taken quickly. Hansen plays it forward to Aldridge. The lay off to Beardsley. Through to Aldridge again. Inside the penalty area. Goes down, and that's a penalty, according to the referee. But I don't really think that was a foul challenge by Clive Goodyear. That was a very harsh decision. There was an incident in the first half in which Liverpool might well have had a penalty for a push in the back of John Aldridge. But on that occasion, he ran through. The fullback made contact with the ball. Aldridge went down. The referee was only a few yards away. His is the only decision that matters. I think it was a wrong decision, but Liverpool won't mind. It's a penalty to Liverpool, and John Aldridge will take it. No penalty has ever been missed in an FA Cup final at Wembley. No penalty has ever been missed by John Aldridge playing for Liverpool. He comes up, hits it right-footed, and Besant saves it. History is made. The first penalty ever saved in an FA Cup final at Wembley. Aldridge struck it to Besant's left, but the giant goalkeeper got down well, pushed the ball behind, and it's a corner to Liverpool, and Liverpool waste a chance. Nicol will take the corner when the linesman waves Terry Phelan away. It should never have been a penalty in the first place, so perhaps justice is done.
The Liverpool players stand disconsolately in the centre circle. It's the moment for Wimbledon and their club captain, Dave Besant. Not so many steps these days at Wimbledon. I'm sure they'd be happy to climb to heaven if they were asked to. So the walk starts. The proudest moment, of course, for a captain, and all of them this afternoon. Clive Goodyear and Terry Phelan, the fullbacks who played so well, and Andy Thorne, who was impeccable with Eric Young. And noticeable, untypically, the people who are applauding down on the pitch, Roy Evans and Ronnie Moran, the Liverpool ground staff. That's typical. Besant then walks along the line. The Princess of Wales shakes his hand, gives him a piece of silverware, and Dave Besant will turn. It's blue and yellow. It's Wimbledon. And the broadest smile on the face of Dave Besant then. The first goalkeeper to be captain of a club in a cup final. So the first man to lift the FA Cup as a goalkeeper. And they walk along the line, including the two substitutes who came on in the second half when legs looked a little weary. And Dave Besant at the moment in that bright yellow goalkeeper's jersey looks as if he wants to keep the cup forever and ever and ever. At the bottom of the steps waiting for them is the man who's done so well, Bobby Gould. And remember Dave Bassett, the man who took them from the first for fourth division too. He'll be a proud man in his own way. And now it's the turn of Liverpool, who look very, very weary and no doubt very, very disappointed. But they're league champions, remember. They've done wonderful things for football. And a very nice gesture from the Wimbledon players, who now go down, and even in their moment of triumph and glory, remember to clap Liverpool. They turn, Vinnie Jones there with a Wimbledon scarf turns as John Barnes, and he will shake hands there with Terry Phelan. That's good, I like to see that. So it's triumph for Wimbledon, down